Hey, Narissa.
Hi Al, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
Carlos is joining us on.
Oh, wicked. Okay. I'll give it a minute or two because often people join just past the hour.
The weather's really bad, by the way.
Where you are?
Yeah, it looks sunny where you are. It's like really.
We had rain this morning. It was raining this morning. Carolus. I often it often here though it's like if it's raining in the morning it will clear. I guess because we're by the sea.
Yeah. It's just been raining the whole day here today.
Oh, gross.
That's alright, but it just means it's like people can't exercise outside.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating. If it's just us, that will be lovely. Okay, I'll just give it one more minute. So, guys, you're going to need your pull-up rings. So you might want to adjust them higher. Yeah, adjust them higher. We're going to use those for strict toes to bar and for strict pull-ups. After you've done that, come over here and I'll explain what we're going to work on. Whoa. Okie dokie. Okay. Where's my program gone? Here it is. So we're going to do like 10 minutes of mobility work just to warm up. Then we're going to work on some handstand drills. So Narissa, you'll know most of these drills anyway from what we've worked on, but just sort of 10-15 minutes to go through some drills on that. And then we'll do some strength work. So first of all, we're going to do 5 sets of some strict toes to bar and some windscreen wipers. Then we're going to do 5 sets of some pull-ups and some rows. So we're supersetting these movements together to build volume, strength volume. And then we're going to finish with just some crow holds and stretching. All good?
Just because we have one set of rings,
yeah.
How is best to like share?
It should be absolutely fine because it's just the 2 of you. What I might do is superset you guys. So one person completes the whole strength circuit and then the next person goes and then you just alternate like this for your 5 rounds. That should work out perfect, to be honest. Yeah. Now, I'm going to do my handstand stuff just outside here. We have a bit of a mosquito problem at the minute, so excuse me if I like run to a different place.
Mosquito.
Yeah. They're tiger mosquitoes. You'll know them, Narissa.
Actually, in Lithuania, it was way worse than what I've experienced in Thailand. Like, I was just annoyed when I was in Lithuania.
As being a princess.
I'm not, though.
I was making a mobility video earlier, and Pierre was doing squats, and I was like in a pigeon pose, and he suddenly just turns around and smacks my bum, and there's a tiger mosquito, like, it's bitten my butt. I was like, thanks. Okay, let's get mobilizing. So find the tops of your mats, guys. We're going to roll into a forwards hang to begin with, just to lengthen the back of the body. Grab your elbows, pull yourself down. Keep the legs nice and straight if you can, and push the weight forwards onto the tips of the toes. And then pull your belly up, so away, and then slowly roll all the way to the top. So your arms are going to come over your head. Stretch nice and tall, squeeze the butt, hips coming forwards to get a back bend. And then we'll go one more time, so roll yourself down however you want. Try to pull a little deeper into the stretch this time. Okay, nice. Roll yourself back up. We're going to grab, I'll step forward so you can see, grab your hands behind, and you're going to open up the chest, pulling with the fingers behind you. Shoulders. And holding that position wherever feels kind of tight, but have a good stretch. I want you to rotate down, so same kind of hanging position. Okay. Under your fingers, put your hands next to your feet on the mat, walk yourself forwards, and then rotate into your downward dog shape. Pushing the heels down, hips up, head through. I want you to take 5 really deep breaths, big breaths into this shape. As you exhale, try and push a little deeper. And then you're going to put your knees down, bring your hands back so they're underneath your shoulders. Spread the fingers out, elbows pointing back. You're going to draw 5 big circles over the wrists. And then back the other way, of course. Okay, take the wrists, face the knees all the way around, and then pull gently backwards. About 10 times. Just shake those wrists out a few cycles, and then come back to the same shape. So this time we're going to focus a little bit more on the shoulders, scapula, so elbows backwards and locked out. I want you to shrug and press 10 times. Try not to move the body, just focus on the shoulder. When you've done 10 like this, we're going to draw circles, okay? So same thing, make sure the elbows don't bend, make sure the body stays as it is. Just focus on kind of shrugging the shoulders up to the ears, bringing them back, down your back, and then creating that kind of circular shape, going up and down, forwards and backwards. When you've done 5, go back to the other way. Okay, now we're going to start adding in the rest of the body. So as you bring your shoulders away, you're going to tuck your belly up and butt underneath as if there's a spike under your belly button. Okay, looking at your knees. Then you're going to push the butt back, belly towards the floor. Bring your eyes up to look in front of you. Cat-cow. I want 5 times through the cat-cow shape. And once you've done 5, I want you to hold in your cat-cow. I'm going to call this the cat shape. Who knows? Okay, yeah, where your belly is tucked up and your butt underneath. Okay, shift the weight forwards onto the wrist slightly and then bring it back. Okay, so just hold that shape and shift the weight onto the wrists. When you've done that 5 times, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it from the plank position, okay? So just hold the position as it is, drop the feet back, and then rock forwards and backwards off the toes. 5 times. Keep the core really engaged. Okay, and then relax. Okay, shake the wrists out again, because they've just done quite a lot of work. All right, we're gonna, oh, you might not be able to see me for this one. We're gonna lie down into our scorpion type shape. Let me just move this slightly. So arms are gonna be out to the sides. Okay. You're gonna focus first of all on this right hand arm, sorry, it's my left actually. Left hand arm, so shoulders gonna go down onto the floor. Use your right arm to push underneath your other shoulder up and over. Okay, then you're gonna open up that right arm as far as you can go. Hold it for a few seconds, just pulling further and further. And then let's take it to the other side. Shoulder locks down. Push up and over. You might feel the spine cracking as well, which is always good. Oh, so much spine. We're going to go back one time more on each side, but this time we're going to bring the arm to a right angle. So the arm's going to go out straight, and then you're going to bring it to a right angle, but you're still going to focus on keeping that shoulder on the floor. Much less movement this time. So right angle shape goes down. Just focus on trying to push the shoulder down, and when you find the stretch, just hang out there. Okay, across the other side, same thing. All right, bring yourself back to hands and knees. We're going to focus on the lats and the back of the shoulder now. So, oh, sorry, hands and knees.
Did you get it?
Yes. I could feel it biting actually. Right hand's going to go underneath. Okay, you're going to pop your right shoulder onto the floor, and then you're going to push with your left hand to open that chest so you look all the way to the sky. All right, take it over to the other side. Okay, and then finally, guys, we're going to focus on the lats a little bit. So butt goes between the heels, hands are going to stay out in front of you. I want you to rotate the hands to the left-hand side. So we're focusing on this right side, right? You're going to have a big, long twist, and you can lock your left hand on top of that right hand in order to stop it from moving, okay? You're going to look underneath the armpit of your right hand and just push the shoulder up and out. The side body. Okay, rotate the hands to the other side. So this time we're focusing on the left side. The right hand's going to cut across the top of that hand and lock it down in place. Open so you can look underneath that armpit, and then push the shoulder up and out.
When these drops and you keep dropping in my ear.
Okay, hands up, guys. So we're going to move on to our handstand work. Just doing a mosquito check. All good in the hood. Oh, so here is my wall. Okay, we are going to begin with a wall walk. Okay, nice and simple. I want you to find your plank shape. Actually, where's best video? Angle, maybe over here. Oops. Reach all over the floor. So you can see a little sideways on. Okay, so we're going to start in plank shape. Okay, make sure that the toes are just in front of the wall. Okay, the first thing that you're going to do holding that plank shape is walk the toes up. Do not move the hands. Okay, look through at the wall, find your top point. As soon as you get there, you can start to walk the hands back. Okay, my wall's a little bit short, so I'm not going to go too high. But you should be able to get all the way to the point where you can get your nose almost touching the wall, but everything else is off the wall. Okay, nose and toes on, everything else off. Okay, feet first, don't move the hands until the feet are already up. Good. When you get to the top, toes together, make sure that the top of the toes, so where the nail is, are pressing into the wall. Good, just tuck that head under. Nice, hold for a few seconds, make sure the quads are off the wall by pushing with your toes. And then come back down. Nice, team. Is Narissa up next, or have you both got a wall?
The others.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so that position that we found on the wall is most important. So when we're doing our kick up in a second now, I want you to try and find that position as quickly as possible. Okay, so as soon as you kick, you're looking for that position. And that includes the core engagement, that includes the shoulder engagement, right? So hands are gonna go a couple of inches from the wall. Okay, you're gonna get your hips as high up as you can. Your kicking leg, I just want you to practice a couple of times lifting that hip flexor up. Then you're gonna do a big kick and then find that top position, okay? Let's do 3 to 5 kick-ups, and each time I want you to be quicker, quicker, quicker. Nice. Good, Carlos. I reckon you can be quicker than that even. Nice, that's it. Good. Make sure the glutes don't fall onto the wall. Better. Good. When you've done 3 to 5, relax and come back. We'll go through the next drill.
And Al, do you look at my fingers, or do I look like through?
Sorry, say again?
When I'm upside down, where should my gaze be focused on? Like my fingers?
So when you're doing a kick up like this, ideally you want to push the head through, mainly because it simulates a little bit more the top of a handstand push-up. When you're doing handstand holds, it's also more correct. When you're doing handstand holds, it first of all can help to look slightly in front, just because it breaks the body a little bit and it gives you kind of more margin of error. So we'll go through that in a second.
Okay.
It makes it easier to look at your fingers, but in an ideal world, you'd have a perfectly aligned body. Okay, so we're gonna do some freestanding now, handstand entries. Okay, so no wall. Narissa will know this exercise very well. I'm trying to check where I can do this one. I might do it here. Okay, so you're gonna have your hands already positioned on the floor. Mustn't kick my tree. Hands already positioned on the floor. You're gonna make sure that your shoulders are active and your core is already engaged. You walk your legs up just like we do when we kick to the wall, and your leading leg, your kicking leg, is gonna do exactly the same thing, okay? Only we're gonna kick up into the air very gently and then back down. Your back leg comes off the floor, but not very much. We wanna keep a nice split, okay? So your legs are gonna stay split. I want you to practice this about 5 times, take a little rest and then go again, and then we'll move to the next exercise. Mosquitoes everywhere. Good, free, so off the wall for now, Carolus. Just in the middle of the, I want you to do it like far, far away from the wall ideally, if you've got space, you and Narissa. Okay, you guys are basically doing my next exercise.
Sorry.
It's all right. Good. So yeah, I'll just talk you through it now, seeing as you're already doing it, you guys. Yeah, the next one is obviously to kick up and try to just touch the wall. Okay, so the point of this is to understand consistency when we're kicking up. Okay, how much power do I need to be able to get perfectly balanced? All right, so I want you to start quite far away from the wall, okay, because the further you are away from the wall, the further away your center of gravity is, so the bigger your legs are going to need to split, okay, and the next exercise we're going to go a little bit closer to the wall, okay, so maybe 10 inches away from the wall, maybe a little bit less, 10 inches. Let's have a look. I want you to try and find, not hitting the wall, but just brushing very lightly. Keep the legs split, Carolus. So, yeah, keep them further split apart. See, a little bit too much power there. They're a little too little, so you want in the middle. Bit too much. So this is the point of this drill. We're practicing that kind of middle. Yes, perfect. So now you have that position, you've got control, and you can start to bring that other leg together. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So guys, do like 5 or so, take a little rest and go again. As soon as you think you've found that kind of consistency, then and don't fatigue yourself too much, then stop and we'll move on. You keep those legs further apart for now. Okay, is it hard in the rain doing this?
Yeah.
Is it still raining?
No, it's just
well,
really
it's
wet.
It's like dripping from everywhere. It's like melting.
Oh, nice. Not good. Okay, let's move on to the final exercise. So for the final one, guys, I'll explain it first and then demonstrate. I want you to kick up to the wall, not as close as we were before, somewhere in the middle of what you were just doing and where we are when we kick up regularly. Okay, somewhere in the middle, because we want to have a little bit of gap for those legs. When you kick up to the wall, you're going to take your thoughts all the way down to your hands, okay? And I want you to, before you do a handstand hold, I want you to just start moving around on the fingertips, okay? So moving a little, try not to move the body too much. Try and just think about like rotating across the fingers. As soon as you feel comfortable with that, I want you to take one leg off the wall and then the other leg off the wall and just experiment with that balance point, okay? Do you need me to demo or are you happy to get going?
I will look how there is this chicken demo.
I hope you can see. Okay, Narissa, take your time. So I want you to look at your fingers. Okay, so first of all, start to move around on those fingertips. Take one leg off the wall, and then bring the other leg to join. Okay, and you're still feeling that kind of movement, almost like you're playing an instrument or something. Yeah. Look at your fingertips as you go. Kick up. Okay, now spend a little longer at the top, Narissa. Spend a little longer there. That's it. And only when you feel ready, then take your other leg off the wall. Nice, better, okay? Good stuff. Take your time, take your time. Good, you're kicking away a little bit too much. The first one's actually good. You're hugging the wall a little bit. So don't kick too much, yeah? I'd rather you touch the wall 3-4 times and then got it right. Yeah, girl, very good. Nice work. Okay, what's Carolus up to? Carolus is like, my turn. Okay, get to the wall first, so big kick. All right. Fingertips, fingertips. One hand off. One leg off, sorry, leg. Kick with the heel ever so slightly just to get to... Okay, nice work, Carol. That's good. So one thing that you need to think about a little bit more is at the minute, both your legs are quite tight together over the center mass. So use the first leg to come a little bit further away. But remember, the closer your hands are to the wall, the less you can bring that leg away. So maybe you need to bring your hands a bit further away so you've got a bit more space to play around here. Okay, let's try it again a little bit further away and see what happens. Okay, bring it further away from the wall. Further. Okay, now the other leg's just going to come slightly off the wall. Nice, good, 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 good. So this is where you need to play around, yeah? Okay, guys, I'm going to give you a couple minutes more and then we'll move on to our strength section, okay? So just keep playing around. More further away, that leg. Got to bring it further, that's it. Okay, good. So it's, yeah, remember you don't want to bring the other leg too far off the wall.
It's actually quite difficult to hold just the leg at an angle. I just realized, because once it starts going down, it's kept going down.
Yeah, so that's where you need to make sure that that leg doesn't come across the center gravity point too far. So you've got the wall here, you've got the center gravity here, and then that leg, if it goes past the point, it tips the seesaw over. Does that make sense? Yeah. So you want to hold that leg in position and then just move the one on the wall till you find the perfect balance. Nice. Yeah, good, 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 good. Yeah, and it takes time to practice this and get it right. Good. All right, guys, let's take a little rest and do one more attempt, and then we'll move on to the strength piece. Are you still working or no?
What? I look very sad.
Just missed it. Did you get a good hold in, Narissa?
I think I rushed it as usual.
Remember to focus in on those fingertips. They are your helpers, your guides. Nice, good hold.
Yeah, I think I nailed it.
Okay, good. Right, let's move on to the strength piece. So can we move over to the rings, because we're going to need the rings, but we're also going to need your kettlebells, because we're going to do some... Oh wait, no, we don't need the kettlebells yet. We'll get those in a minute. My bad. My bad. Shit. Okay. Oh, everything I feel, it feels like a mosquito. 5 times. Okay, so we are going to do 5 strict toe to bar and 10 windscreen wipers. Okay. So first thing, let's just jump on and hang on the rings and do a couple of scapular engagements. So I really want you to engage the scapula and also the lats, all right? Oh, I can see it. Where is it? It'll come back in a minute. Good, that's it. Yeah, up and down. Try and engage the core a little bit as well. So tuck the butt underneath and the belly button under as you go. Okay, good. And then we're gonna just maybe jump off and let Carolus jump on if she's able to. Just up and down. Make sure the lats are engaged as well. Good. So guys, you're going to do strict toes to bar. The knees are allowed to be a little bit bent. That's fine. I want you to try and keep your eyes facing forwards and your chin down. Okay, so what we're not looking for is like this type of movement. Okay, we want to ideally keep everything engaged, eyes forwards, and then compress the legs up and down. Okay. So Narissa, do you want to just give it a go? Just a rep or two. Yeah, high is probably better. All right, here we go. Stay looking forwards. Nice, that's better. Good, much more core then. Okay, that's it. Don't do too many. Let Carolus jump in. You're going to have to start with the legs slightly in front. So if you want to start in an L-sit position, you may. Okay, good. Okay, obviously legs straighter is harder. So if you're finding it relatively easy, Carolus, just bring your legs into whatever straight position you can off the floor and just do kind of like a half, yeah, like a half raise. Yeah, fine. Okay, the second exercise, maybe try and push yourself on that one because then you can scale the second exercise. So we're going to do a windscreen wiper. So I will demonstrate this with my lacquered pull-up bar. Okay, so knees are going to, this is difficult to demonstrate actually. So imagine I'm holding onto a pull-up bar. So you're going to bring your legs across in a big circle, okay, and then around in a big circle again. Okay, so it's a rotational core movement. Knees tucked in is easier, and legs straight in a big arc is much harder. Okay, so give it a go. That's it, all the way around, then back again, like a windscreen wiper. That's the one. Nice. Okay, yeah, just a couple to practice, and then we'll get into the workout. All the way around, that's it, all the way down towards the floor as well. So you lift up and, yeah, up and around. Good.
You try to keep your torso like facing the front, or you move slightly with the leg?
You can move slightly, it's fine. As long as you're getting the rotation, then it doesn't matter. Okay, so Narissa, you're going to start. You're going to do 5 of your toes to bar and 10 of the windscreen wipers. That's 5 in each direction, okay? And then as soon as you're finished, Carolus jumps on and we just keep going for 5 rounds.
5 toes to bar.
Go on, you can do it. If you need to scale down at any point, this is fine. Good. Last one. Try and get straight, so knees around, straight into those. That's it. 1, 2, yeah, keep counting.
I'm swinging.
It's all right. It's a bit harder with the rings actually, so you will swing a little more.
You can?
Yeah.
10, yeah. Right, let's go, Carolus.
Pressure.
Go on. Engage the shoulders, keep the eyes forwards. Good. Last one. Good. And straight in. Nice. 1, 2. Keep the eyes forwards. That will help. Nice. Good.
The rings are really low for you.
Yeah. You're doing a stellar job. Okay, let's go, Narissa. Round 2. No swinging. But try and use the shoulder engagement to help you. Good. Last one. Straight into those raises. Well done. Let's go, Carolus. Good, that's it. Well done. Shoulders engaged. And straight into the raises.
We did snatch drills yesterday, both of us. So shoulders are feeling a bit.
Feeling sore?
Yeah.
Go on, Carolus, let's go. Excellent, well done. All right, Narissa, you're up. Carolus, if you need to reduce the number of reps, then go for it, yeah? Maybe do 8 windscreen wipers instead or something, or 6.
Yeah, we'll do.
Nice, Narissa. And last one. Good work. Yeah, it's getting hot.
Like lately, we've been doing a lot of abs work.
There's a lot of V-ups in all the workouts.
V-ups,
Anyway, let's go. Let's go.
When you have spin pulls. Well done. Good.
6.
It's the bowl of noodles that you had for lunch. Sorry. Cool.
Nice. So this is round 4 from Narissa. Good. Nice. Last one. Good job. Well done. Come on, Carolus. You've got this.
Come on. Yeah. Oh.
Well done. Check it off.
You love these.
Nice. Okay, last round, guys. Last round. Don't kip. Okay, try and think about compression, okay? Compress the body together rather than using the lats or momentum. Oh, great. Good. Nice. This is the last round, so well done. Let's go. Go on. 2 left. And well done. Carol is up for the last one. Narissa, you want to get your kettlebells out ready to do dumbbell rows, or sorry, kettlebell rows?
No. I don't want to see them.
Good. Try and keep the lats and the shoulders active, so pull down. Good. Stay active, stay active. It does help, I promise. Well done. All right. Last little bit. Well done, rest. Good job. Okay, is Narissa going to get the bells?
Yeah, I will help her. What weight should we get?
So it should be kind of light. You're doing 10 rows with both arms. I don't want you to be breaking, so it should be something you can go unbroken on fairly easily.
16.
Maybe 8, 12s, 16s. All right. What weight did you get, Narissa?
I got 16, so Carlos, I think he's gonna bring me 12s.
Okay, perfect. So for this, we're doing the same thing, but 5 pull-ups, 10 rows. Do you think you could do 5 pull-ups for the 5 rounds?
Not sure. Probably not.
What number do you think you could maintain that would get sort of challenging after a couple of rounds?
I think 3.
Okay, go with 3 then, yeah? Even if you need to do 2 + 1, that's fine. Once you've got your kettlebells, we'll begin. Right, so for the row, guys, I know you know this movement quite well, but I'll just go through it. So feet nice and flat, shoulder width apart and facing forwards. Okay, you're going to push the hips back and the chest forwards, bending the knees to get into that lovely sort of hinge position. Okay, the arms are going to dangle down underneath the shoulders. You're going to squeeze the arms back before you start to row. Okay, and I want you to row from the elbow joint. So try not to pull with your wrist. Try and draw the elbow joint back as if you're elbowing someone behind you, and keep the hand flat so we're not bending the wrist like this. Okay, so it's a forward, almost a forwards backwards movement. Just quickly practice your kettlebell rows. Let's do a set of 10 to warm up so you can see if it's the correct weight. Good, you don't need to hold it, just up and down, but keep it strict. Good, make sure that back's nice and flat and the wrist, so bend the knees a bit more. And squeeze the shoulders back. Nice. Good. Okay, how does the weight feel, guys? Okay. Stick with it for now, Narissa. If it gets a little challenging, maybe we'll drop down to like 8 rows or something. Okay. All right, so Narissa, you're going to go first again. You're doing 3 pull-ups and 10 rows. Carolus, you should be fine with 5 pull-ups, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, okay, same thing again. So as soon as Narissa finishes her round, Carolus, you're going to go. All right, let's try and make the first one a chest of rings, yeah? Just the first one. All right, 10 rows. Head looking at the floor, back flat. Good. Go on, finish it off. Last one. All right, Carolus, let's go. Chest of rings if you can to make it harder. Nice. All right, straight into those rows. Get ready, Narissa, 'cause you're up next. Squeeze the elbows back. Last one. All right, Narissa, let's go. Chest to ring. Good. Last one. Pull, 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 pull. Good, good work. Nice. This gets hard very, very quickly, so don't stress about that. Don't let the shoulders shrug, squeeze them back.
I think I need to scale down to 8.
That's fine. Did you do 8?
Yeah, I did 8.
So Carolus is up now. Come on, Carolus, let's go. Come on, 2 more. A bit of kicking, but we'll let that slide. So well, if you can't do them unbroken, okay, you could do like 3 and 2 or something. Elbows back. Try and pull the elbows back more. Go on. Nice, let's go. Pump. Yeah, nice. Rest, and then 1 more. Keep pull, keep pull, keep pull, keep pull. Okay, good work. Well done. Eyes to the floor.
Yeah, it was super hard. 3 more. 2 more. Last one.
Okay, you're losing your shoulders a little bit, so if you need to, put it down and really focus on that engagement and drive rather than like that movement, which is a little bit what's happening. Yeah. It gets hard quick, doesn't it? Let's go, Carolus. No kipping. Nice. Nice work.
This is the last round, yeah?
I don't know what round.
Yeah, it's 5 rounds, yeah, so you have 2 more left.
5 rounds.
Yeah, that's it. Shake it out. How to 16 kilos feel real heavy.
Yeah.
Nice, Marissa. Keep pulling. Good work. Rest. Nice work. All right, on to those rows. Okay, try and pull the elbows back. Keep that back nice and flat. Perfect. Well done. Go on, you got this.
Swearing mushroom.
Hey, let's go, Carolus.
It doesn't sound that bad, like in here.
It's classic hypertrophy though. We're fatiguing you with the kind of more compound movement, and then adding volume in with the bodyboarding. Should make you stronger. Nice, Carolus.
It's amazing she can see whether you're kicking or not from there. remotely and from a distance.
It's almost like silhouetted though, so it's perfect. Nice, good finish. Don't you dare. So tempting, right? I actually did something similar to this the other day with bicep curls, and I was using 10 kilos for both arms. And I was like, I don't understand how 10 kilos can feel so heavy. I was like, not able to lift it. Let's finish.
Some people like the pump, but just hurts. Anyways.
It's good afterwards. All right, Narissa, let's get last round. Final one. Keep cool. Yeah, well done. Okay, last set of rows. You left. Carolus, are you ready for the final round?
Yes.
Good. Okay, let's go. You can pop the kettlebells to the side, your kettlebells to the side, no, because we don't need those at the end. Keep it strict, Carolus.
She sees you.
I'm trying if I can push her in her leg.
Nice. Last one, go for it. Oh, one more, yeah?
Yep.
Good. Final rows. Final. Pop the bells away because we just need the mat or a space on the floor to do the final bit. So the final bit today, guys, we're going to do a mixture of stretching and crow practice. Okay, so Narissa knows crow. Carolus, do you know it?
No.
Okay, you'll recognise it. I'll just demonstrate it for you whilst I give you some technical pointers, and then we'll give it a go. So hands shoulder width apart, just like when we're doing handstands or headstands. Okay, spread the fingers because we're going to be balancing on the hands, all right? So you want to make sure that the shoulders are engaged, so elbows backwards, okay, and pushing up. You're going to lift the knees off the floor, and then you're going to put your knees into the triceps. So towards the elbow is easier, higher is much harder, okay, so I'll let you pick where you want to go. Okay, you're going to be pushing off your toes and shifting the weight into the hands. So that's the first option. As you get comfortable, you can start to rock the feet off the floor, and then if you're very comfortable with the movement, you can come into your crow hold itself. Okay, so I just want you to pick any of those options to practice, first of all. Maybe go through the little sequence as I did. Hands need to be narrower because that's wider than your shoulders. Yes. Good, that's it. It's a bit nasty on the triceps. Okay, good, yeah. Start by just rocking and then see if you can find the balance point by squeezing the core. Okay, so really engage, you don't want to go that far. So when you're rocking, Carolus, try not to move the head too far towards the floor. Okay, so move the head forwards a bit so you feel the pressure in the hands, and then you want to lift the feet. All right, does that make sense?
Yep.
So rock forwards a little and then start to lift the feet using your core. That's it. Make sure the weight's in the hands first though. Nice, good, you're getting the hang of it. All right, so we're going to do one sort of little practice on this. If you feel like you can hold it, then you're going to hold to the count of 20. Okay, and then secondly, we're going to do a straddle stretch. So come into a seated position with your legs in a comfortable straddle position. You're going to take your hands behind you and you're going to pull your butt cheek muscles out from underneath. Okay. Then you're going to bring your elbows out in front of you, and I want you to pull from the belly button, rotating your elbows down towards the floor. If they don't reach the floor, you're going to get an object, okay, like a cushion or something, okay, to put underneath so that you can, that's it. I don't want you to curve your back. I want you to keep your chest proud and rotate from your hips. If you can feel the stretch, where you're at is fine. So maybe grab something to put underneath, you know, like something that you can sort of hold on to so you can relax a little bit. This is not a very good object, but same thing I've got. Kettlebell might work. Okay, we're going to hold this for 1 minute, so I'll just let you grab your implement and then I'll start my clock. Ready? Oh, you've frozen on me. There you go. That's it. So chest proud and pulling the elbows down, holding onto the bell. 3, 2, 1, let's.
Legs, you're drawing. Yeah.
A small curve in the back's fine, by the way. It's just, I don't want you to be curving your back to get the depth, if you understand me.
And using the elbows and trying to put the elbows on the floor, forearms, does it make a difference?
But yeah, so you're looking to get your forearms down essentially. And then if you're happy with that, then you reach forwards with your arms and try to get your chest down. Okay, but in getting your chest down, I want you to focus on the belly button area, not on curving. Okay. All right, let's come out of this. 3, 2, 1, gently come up. All right, let's try your crow again. So we're going to do this for 2 more sets. So Carlos, I want you to try and actually balance this time. So see if you can find that point where you're just balancing, hovering in the air, pulling your heels towards your bum. Nice. Getting there. You've got to get a bit more confident. You're not quite tipped far enough over the hands. Just
It feels quite nasty in my right wrist.
Yeah.
It's just a new movement, I suppose.
Yeah. Maybe some tightness further up that's causing that. All right, back to straddle. Same thing again. We're going to do this 3 times. Okay, has begun. So start to sink yourself down. If you're finding it pretty uncomfortable, focus on your breathing. Okay, so I want you to breathe 6 seconds in and 8 seconds out. As you breathe out, try and pull the belly button a little deeper towards the floor. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Roll it up gently. So 1 more round, guys. Final practice of that crow shape. Nice job. Try and find stillness. Use your body to create stillness.
It's not happening.
It's better than when you started though. Okay, when you're ready guys, once you've done that, you can come into straddle for the last time. It was just a bit of fun really at the end whilst we were stretching. Make stretching less boring. All right, last minute, so I will start the clock now. We are looking to get the deepest into that stretch that we can go, okay? So start to move those elbows a little deeper and forwards. Maybe you're going to twist those toes out as you get into the stretch. That's another way to sort of deepen that stretch. And then focus on the breathing. Ten to go, last breath. 2, 1, and slowly bring it up. Okay, well done guys. That was it for gymnastics today. It was good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was great.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Wednesday, yeah, and I'll catch you guys later on.
Bye.
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 Bye.